Yeah, my nation. It's Gbless. Stop the madness.
Why these guys keep jumping on my mom?
What's going on, y'all? It's Gbless, and I'm cooling my nation. Here to talk to y'all today about domestic violence. Shot a video a year ago about domestic violence. It's called Jumping on My Mama. You can catch it on YouTube. Good video, good video with a good message. I used to be real off the chain. Attitude problem, did 12 years in prison and everything and whatnot. I'm just sharing that with y'all to let you know that, I really suffered to share what I'm about to share with you right now. So please hear what I got to say, because I suffered to understand what I'm trying to share with you right now. In my life, in my childhood, I witnessed my mother and my father fighting. And it wasn't just arguing. Sometimes they came to blows. And, when you see your father on your mother in a certain kind of way like that, it just really do something to you. Because, you naturally have a soft spot for your mother. So, automatically, I'm thinking in my mind, when I seen that, I hate my dad. Or I hate this. But later on that day, we was friends again. Or later on that night, we was friends again. But it didn't. But the rage that engulfed me and that came inside of me when I saw that was equal to murder. You got to imagine, you got to think about what you're doing to your kids when you jump on that lady in front of your kids. You impregnating them with rage. I'm a 6-year-old child going to school, and now I got this rage inside me. I saw the only person I know my mama loved me. I mean, I know she loved me without a shadow of a doubt. And I seen my dad getting the advantage over her. It made me want to kill at an early age. And then you wonder why your children start acting out. Children don't know how to handle stuff like rage. They don't know how to handle stuff like, like adults handle things. And you might say to yourself, well, I watched my mama get beat up by my dad. Well, then, don't forget where you come from. Because your sole purpose in life was to make sure that you didn't go back and do the same thing your daddy was doing to your mama. So that your child wouldn't have to see the things you saw and feel that hurt. And the reason why I say it was your sole purpose is because it's you that God allowed that to happen to, so that it wouldn't happen to your child. But if you go back and do the things that you saw instead of preventing them and stopping them, then you damaging your child. The child, it's never the woman that's hurt the most out of the domestic violence. It's never the guy, even if he the one getting the hot grits thrown on him or whatever not. It's never the guy. But it's the kids that suffer more than anything, because they had to watch that. That's two people you love, and you don't know which way to go. You don't know which way to turn. And you have to watch them suffer. While I was locked up in prison, they brought me a message. And they said that my baby mama was dead. She was killed. And real talk, there wasn't nothing inside of me that wanted to live after that. But I had 2 baby mamas. And both of them were going through some serious domestic violence. And it just turns out that one of them got killed. And when I found out which one it was, it destroyed me. It didn't matter which one it was, but it destroyed me, period. And it made me change my life around, even though I was already in the changing process. And you can see a picture of her right now. And this is her. Yeah, she beautiful, and I miss her, because she was really dedicated, to what we had. But circumstances changed a lot of things. She watched me sit in front of a judge and get an 18-year sentence about some ignorant stuff I did. I think about what I did. I sold my family out. Even though sometimes I was hustling to get money to take care of my family, I still sold them out. I left my kids out there with no protection. I left my baby mama out there with no protection. I left my fiance out there, the one that died, with no protection. For me. And this dude turned around and killed her, stalked her and killed her. I left her out there to suffer like that. And my thing that I'm saying to the next man is, you know, you got to be bigger than beating on that woman, my nation, and that's real talk. You know, especially in front of your kids. Especially if they ain't your kids. I mean, a lot of cats, you know, they with women right now that, you know, maybe she got 1 or 2 kids that's not theirs, maybe 2 kids are his, or however it go. The family, it's a little mixture going on. It's all good. But what I'm saying is, you know, you beating this woman in front of these kids. Beating them. And then like the next day it ain't nothing. Like they ain't supposed to, like they still supposed to respect you the same or whatever not. That ain't how it go. You impregnating these kids with rage. And then when they go to school and they start fighting and they start acting out, you don't know what's going on. You want to pull the belt out and beat them and all kind of stuff like that because you don't know what's going on. They done seen something that done turned their life around. And it's just like I said before. You saw it first. And it was your job to protect them from what you saw happen. So they wouldn't have to suffer the way you did as a child. And that's why I'm telling you I suffered to understand what I'm sharing with you. So I'm sharing it with you so that you can take it back to them and they won't have to suffer. Amen, my nation. I'm just talking some real talk right now. Catch up with y'all later.